Intense acting, great dialogue delivery, impeccable actors, and gripping storyline. These are just some of the many reasons why Mirzapur is a show that we all being watched. Not only Pankaj Tripaঠি's acting skills as the king of Mirzapur is brilliant, but even the other cast members including Ali Fezal as Guddu Pandit, Divyendu Sharma as Munna Tripathi, Vikrant Massey as Bablu Pandit, Rashika Dugal as Beena Tripathi, and Shweta Tripathi as Golu Gupta, and others have done a stellar job. However, what makes the show even more interesting and lovable are its dialogue, which are badass and ruthless combined with lots of humor. They make you smile with a smile at one moment, and at the other, they leave you gasping in shock. But did you realize that these dialogues actually deliver some great life lessons that will make you go, so true? Take a look. Number 1. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Sharad in Mirzapur exemplifies this. At first, he befriends Munna and later also saves Kalin Bhaiya from being killed for his own benefit and objectives. He is perfectly aware of his strength and plans his moves extremely carefully without showing his real feelings. In a similar manner, in corporate life, we too should keep our inner feelings to ourselves without speaking our minds in a frank manner. We should plan our moves based on a detailed plan. Number 2. Your biggest enemy may be among your closest one. Kalin Bhaiya overlooks the fact that there may be an insider who is passing information to his wife. That happens to be none other than his wife Beena, who becomes the biggest cause for his downfall. One should always keep trust and faith, but blind trust is harmful for anyone. Number 3. Never underestimate your foes. Kalin Bhaiya could have eliminated Guddu when he was not having enough finances. Yet he tried to wait for an opportune time, assuming that Guddu will not be able to cause his downfall. This eventually proved fatal for his son and almost his as well. In a similar manner, as individuals we should never underestimate our competition and take them seriously. Number 4. Keep your cards close to your heart. Madhuri Yadav played her cards well. Her shrewd nature was often veiled in the cloth of a helpless woman, which even fooled Kalin Bhaiya regarding her political ambitions. She was also sharp enough to understand the power center in her in-laws and how to win the confidence of her husband. As individuals, it is important to hide our end objectives if we aspire to succeed. Number 5. Value your employees and never let go of them. Guddu and Bablu Pandit were loyal employees of Kalin Bhaiya. They helped in maximizing the profitability of his illegal activities. Yet, when the trust issue could have been resolved through dialogue, Kalin Bhaiya ordered his son to kill them. Guddu later on became his rival and avenged his brother's death by killing Munna and nearly succeeded in killing Kalin Bhaiya. If an organization lets go of its best employees, it will either create competitors or reduce profitability in the long run. Number 6. Your insecurities and lack of emotional control will fail you. There is no doubt that Munna, Kalin Bhaiya's son, had the ability to succeed him. However, the major difference was his lack of emotional control and insecurities. It was his insecurity which made him consider Guddu and Bablu as thieves when they were still employees. Also, his insecurities and lack of self-esteem led Sharad to manipulate him very easily. Emotional intelligence is one of the most critical skills to have in order to succeed in any organization. Number 7. Loyalty has its limits. Maqbul was a symbol of loyalty in the entire 2 seasons. However, after the death of his mother, one could see a changed Maqbul who turned against his masters. An organization should never undervalue the loyalty of its employees and take proper steps to ensure that it is retained. Number 8. If you are honest, you may have to fight alone. Advocate Pandit fights a lone battle of truth in the entire storyline. In fact, the entire plot started owing to his decision to fight a case against Munna Tripathi. His principles lacked support of even his own family members, most notably his wife and sons. He eventually had to take a drastic step of killing Officer Moria in order to save his son. Number 9. Never let people use you. Bharat Tyagi, younger son of Dadda Tyagi, gets used both emotionally and physically by Golu for her own advantage. Moreover, despite being manipulated, he continued to ignore the same, which eventually proved devastating for his own family. One should always be skeptic about manipulative individuals in our personal and professional lives. Number 10. Never mix personal and professional life. Lala, despite being a drug lord, was overprotective about the well-being for his daughter Shabnam. He was completely against the affair of his daughter with Guddu and always wanted her to lead a life away from violence and drug money. It is important for individuals to demarcate their professional and personal lives as far as possible. Number 11. Proper background verification is mandatory. Robin plays a mysterious finance manager for the various mafia entities and also wins over the heart of Guddu's sister Dimple. Moreover, it was never clarified how he managed to give such high returns to his investors and the source of his profits. Just like background verification is done before hiring an employee, in this particular case, proper due diligence was not done.